Excuse me, ma'am. There are no pets allowed in this flight.
Yes, there are.
No, they're not. There is a pet fee of $50.
What do you mean? I don't have any pets.
Yes, you do.
That's my luggage?
Your luggage? Let me see.
No, it's mine.
We have to inspect your luggage.
It's my private luggage.
It doesn't matter. We have to inspect your luggage. That is, you actually have, how many pets do you have in there, young lady?
3.
The fee is $50 per pet, so you owe me $150. Let's see what we have in here, Mama.
Okay.
Woo, look at that.
Beers, water, more beers,
That's all we have is beer and water.
and ketchup.
That's how we survive here. It's beer and water. I would love to have me one of those beers right now. Let's check. This is security. You're going to TSA.
No, pues no, porque no hay una mujer.
Come on, let's check you.
Have to be
What do you have? What is this?
You have to check your pet visa.
What is this? What is that, son?
These are my
What is this?
Oh no.
What is this? What do you have? What is this?
You're weird.
Okay, let's get ready to go.
Centennial Airport information Alpha 2253 Zulu. Wind 080 at 6, visibility 10. 4,400 scattered, 8,000 scattered. Ceiling 15,000 broken. Temperature 162.2. Altimeter 3048.
So Denver 1, okay. Oh. Activate. Okay, fuel pump on. Mixture prop, flaps 10 degrees. And then light on, everything looks good. Remains in the green.
Cherokee 3620 Whiskey, Centennial Tower, so left, line up away.
Line up and wait, 3620 Whiskey, 17 left.
Okay, you're 30 Papa, contact ground 121.8. Ground 30 Papa.
Alright, everything's ready to go. Yeah, you guys ready?
Saratoga 20 Whiskey, turn left heading 120, 17 left, clear for takeoff, wind 110 at 6.
Clear for takeoff, 120, 3620 Whiskey. Alright, here we go.
And
Alright, full power.
Just want to confirm we're not following anyone at the moment, correct?
Airspeed is alive.
5, Charter Falls, right base.
Roger, 965.
So 64332, cross from 17 left, contact ground 21 on runway.
64322, cross at 17 left and call ground on the other side. Good day.
Good day.
Alright, 100.
20 Whiskey, contact over departure.
20 Whiskey, over to departure. Good day. Good evening, departure, Saratoga 3620 Whiskey. Runway heading and turning 120.
3620 Whiskey, Denver departure. Say your altitude.
Right now we're showing 6,000, leaving 6,200.
3620 Whiskey, Denver departure, radar contact.
20 Whiskey.
3620 Whiskey, turn left heading 080.
Left, 080, 3620 Whiskey. So they want me to have altitude before I go through Denver airspace. What is today, June 9th?
June 9th.
June 9th, and it's 58 degrees for a high today. Gotta love it. Alright, we're reaching 8,000. So that's our assigned altitude for now. Okay, so we'll trim for that.
¿Tienes apagados los niños? ¿Quiere hablar?
Yeah, for right.
For clear direct to Pueblo, climb and maintain flight level 230.
What is the sign?
How long until we get there?
Sign is going to be 2.5 hours. Okay, son, it's busy right now, so I'm going to take you guys out.
Okay.
All right, let's trim back on the prop. There we go. No, that's not fair. They're giving me the long way around.
Changer Whiskey, turn left heading 050.
050 3620 Whiskey.
United 1184, contact Denver Center 128.37. Take care.
Traffic, 3 o'clock, 2 miles, 1,100 feet below.
20 Whiskey, check in with that heading next control to get you something down the road. Contact departure 128.25. Take care.
128.25 3620 Whiskey. Good evening, Denver departure, Saratoga 3620 Whiskey, heading of 050 900,000.
We're 3620 Whiskey, Denver approach, roger.
Well, since it's bumpy, we got to slow it down. When it's bumpy, rough air maneuvering speed, you want to be below 149.
Southwest 982, resume normal speed.
Every airplane has a tolerance level.
Southwest 982, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain 230, 982.
We're 20 Whiskey, turn left heading 020.
020 3620 Whiskey.
That was 5363, contact
All right, now we're getting closer to where we need to be.
3395 goes to 53.
That was 5734, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb 230, SCAD 5734.
Pina coladas. I'm not supposed to be drinking while flying, but it's okay to have a pina colada, though. I think that's an exception. Non-alcoholic.
Departure out 223.
Just in case.
With you out of 6700, climb to the MD6.
Yeah, 223.
I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy.
3395,
Denver
4760, ciao.
It's Class B airspace, very busy airspace, and it's pretty active. So when you're flying around, it takes a lot of concentration, a lot of vectoring, you can tell, and a lot of attention to detail. So once we get out of the airspace, it'll be a little more relaxing.
223, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Okay, climb maintain 230 if you're not 223.
223, thanks. Expedite through 10,000. Traffic at 12 o'clock and 8 miles northbound is a Piper at 900,000.
Hey, there's a United airline around here, and they advised him that I'm around the area.
Good afternoon, United 314, 7.
So here it is, a United airplane has to watch out for me.
314, number departure, radar contact. Air Canada 1040.
That's right, I'm the big boy today. I'm the big boy, baby.
33905.
You look out for this Piper. There's Denver International,
734,
right off our
center 133.95.
right off of our left wingtip. I don't know if you can see it. There's runways for Denver.
Climb and maintain flight level 230.
So right now I'm in the path of the runways.
Flight level 230.
So this is why they gave me the detour.
Rocky Mountain 1, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
The original flight plan would have taken me right over the airport, but they don't really do that around here. Some other areas they do, but not here. They don't risk it.
5263, traffic at 1 o'clock and 15 miles westbound, descending out of 14,000. Expedite the climb through 16,000 for arrival traffic.
So if you can see,
Departure Brickyard 3414 is with you 7,000 for 20.
This is the flight plan
on your present heading
that we
on
got.
Yankee transition.
Where you see the magenta line and the blue line all the way to Rapid City. That's actually our flight plan,
Climbing up to 230
which would have taken us to right over Denver International. However, this green line is our route. This is what we have flown.
Climb and maintain flight level 230.
So they gave me a little detour. However, now we're going to intercept our trajectory. So at some point, I'm expecting them to say intercept. I'm saying maybe Gill or God's Bluff or something, and then they might say resume on navigation. And then I just follow my navigation and keep on going, and then it's not going to be so busy. But more than likely, they're going to tell me to intercept at Gill. Or maybe shoot. Shoot, baby, shoot.
Departure 464 is passing 6.9 and climbing via the exit 5.
All these little
The 464, Denver departure, radar contact.
triangles, all those are airplanes. Look at all of them coming from Denver.
Oh,
All of those little things there that look like bees are airplanes. So we had to get all through that traffic. That's why they didn't put me through this middle here. That's in the middle of all that mess. Like rush hour.
wow. That's a lot of stuff.
Today we're just going to relax. We'll get there. We'll get a hotel room. And we got a car waiting for us already. And we eat and relax for today. And then tomorrow, we go out and venture out through Rapid City. And it's going to be fun. There are a lot of places that I want to check out over there that we didn't get to see last time. We already went to see Mount Rushmore. That was pretty cool. That was pretty fun. We went to Deadwood, seen where Bill Hickok was shot. Supposedly, they still had the same chair.
Expired.
And so they had the same chair and table where he supposedly got shot at. And we seen all of that. That was a pretty good experience. And we also, where else did we go? There was another place we went to. Oh, the grave, Bill Hickok's grave. We went to see the grave.
Contact Casper Approach
And,
120.65.
And it was the same, right? Overnight? Just one day?
Yeah, it was one day overnight. And again, you know, we did that trip where we otherwise wouldn't have been able to do it. So that's one advantage of having an airplane.
CVM 2711 Echo, Denver Center, Roger. Good ride, thanks.
Just makes life a little more fun and exciting. You can go to places, yes, you can go to places in the vicinity and get there.
You can go faster than the car, yeah, for sure.
Oh, definitely. I mean, Javier.
Yeah.
So there's a theater with target shooting. You get to point out. I mean, it's like a movie theater, and the family, everyone has guns, and you get to shoot targets, and you get to compete to see who shoots the most targets.
That's cool.
It is cool, isn't it? I thought you'd enjoy
Real
that.
guns?
Not real guns, son.
Oh, come on.
Come on now.
Oh, okay.
So it's not cool anymore because it's not real guns, huh?
No, I was just saying, like, if it were they not?
Well, I would not let you play with real guns. However, they have that. They have a couple of other rides, and including a nice little roller coaster.
Is it crazy?
Not really crazy, but it's pretty cool. Pretty exciting, actually.
Is it going on loopy-loop? Loop.
It actually goes, no, Javier, no.
Aww.
But it does go through the mountains. So it goes through the hills, and it goes through the mountains, and then you come down the mountain, that doggone roller coaster. It's pretty cool.
Is it fast?
Pretty fast, huh? So anyway, we wouldn't have been able to do that had we not had this airplane. Okay, so basically got it because our lives are busy, and this kind of gives us a little more venturing capabilities, I guess you could say. Just convenient.
Convenient and cool to run away.
Convenient and cool. Now, the other thing I was going to talk about were, you know, I meet a lot of people, and Some people are so afraid of flying. They don't understand that I'm more afraid walking in the street than I am flying. And I've flown since 1998. Never had an issue. You know, you follow the procedures, you follow the rules, and you're disciplined on what you do. You're not going to have a problem. That being said, airplane is just so relaxing, so comfortable. You don't have to worry about traffic. I mean, well, you do, but no congestion, okay? There's no traffic lights.
We have a lot of traffic over there.
Yeah, I mean, in Denver, we had a lot of air traffic, yes, but that's why I fly instrument procedures also, because with instrument procedures, air traffic control actually, they separate traffic. You know, it's very relaxing, very comfortable. Even today, we have a little bit of turbulence. No big deal, right? Are you scared?
No, not anymore.
You know, after you've done it and you see how safe it is, man, all the worriness just goes away. Matter of fact, I still worry when I get behind the wheel. I have to watch my back everywhere when I'm behind the wheel driving on the road. That's scary for me. This is not scary. Yes, you still have to pay attention, especially with today's technology. I mean, look at this. You got traffic. So you got ADS-B, which tells you all your surrounding traffic. I mean, you know, it has a radar, so you can see thunderstorm activity. Like here's thunderstorm activities up north of Rapid City. You can see little echoes and stuff like that. See, in the past, it was still safer than driving. However, that was without this technology. Now, with all this technology, it just makes it even that much safer. So now, all the stuff that was, I would say, not in your reach back then, now it's in the palm of your hand. Now everyone can have ADS-B. All you need is an iPad, this little gadget here, and that's it. And you can get traffic and all that good stuff, okay? So I'm not going to put myself and my family in harm's way. As a matter of fact, again, I put them in harm's way every day when we get in a car. That scares me more. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, people just can't drive. Driving is scary. So, to that end, anybody that is so paranoid of flying, I will tell you, I try to take my family every time they come visit, friends and family. I give them the opportunity to have that thrilling experience, because I know a lot of people don't get to have this experience. So I try to give them all that experience. None of them have said that they were scared. They all said that they enjoyed it, they loved it. Don't get me wrong, the first time I got on an airplane, when I first did my first lesson, oh yeah, I was scared. I was scared. I think it's natural to feel scared of something you don't really know. Absolutely. But really, there's nothing to be afraid about. If you just follow the procedures and you know what to do, and, you know, of course, just like driving, there's probably people that don't follow rules. It happens. And you can get in trouble that way, but no, I don't play around. Not when it's time to fly, it's time to be serious. But I love it. It's the best thing I've ever done in my life. Matter of fact, being a pilot really gave me a lot of other avenues. You know, it just made me a better person. It even makes you a better driver, because you're very attentive and aware as to what's going on with this airplane, that when you get behind the wheel, you treat that car the same way. You're always aware of your surrounding, you're aware of your instruments, you're very aware of everything that's going on in that vehicle. So that was one of the first things I noticed when I started to become a pilot. All right, anyway, off that subject, we have about an hour and 30 more minutes. So we're almost halfway there. But yeah.
That was good.
Now that felt like a little roller coaster right there. That gave you butterflies and tickles.
Yeah, being a...
And that was fun. Actually, that was cool. I like it. It kind of, you know, makes it more worth wow flying, you know, because otherwise it's just too smooth. You know, you can fall asleep flying this airplane as smooth as it is usually. So you need a little shake-up every now and then. And there's nothing to be worried about. These airplanes are made to withstand turbulence. Otherwise, planes would be falling out of the sky all the time. But they're made to handle that. So now there's procedures. I mean, for example, like right now we're flying a little slower because we have turbulence. I don't know if you can see this, but here's the thing. See that there it says rough air maneuvering speed, 149 miles per hour. So when it's rough, that's your limitation for this airplane. You don't really want to be going.
Number 3620 Whiskey, contact Denver Center 127.905. Have a good day.
127.905. Good day. Thanks. All right, so we got another frequency change. Now, when I change frequencies, what I do is I leave my other frequency there just in case I can't reach anybody here and I don't have a hard time going back to my old frequency. Good afternoon, Saratoga 3620 Whiskey at 9,000, direct Rapid City.
Number 3620 Whiskey, Denver Center, Rapid City, altimeter 3035.
3035, 3620 Whiskey. Oh, we got the pressure dropping over here. We had a cold front come through yesterday. In my house, the high temperature, at least when I left, it was indicating 58, and on my way to the airport, it was indicating 56. Here it is, the 9th of June, and highs are in the 50s. Right now, up here, we're at 9,000 feet, and it's showing 40 degrees.
51 Denver Center, Rider, welcome.
So we've had a rather mild spring, but normally in the 70s.
It's been hot yesterday at 88.
Oh, yesterday was pretty hot. Yeah, 80 something. But that's usually before a cold front hits, usually warms up in Denver the day before. That's how you know something's going to happen the next day. So, when was it that we took your brothers to Houston? That about a year ago, right?
Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here. This is Houston. Say again, please. Houston, we've had a problem.
So anyway, so when we went down,
City, Denver Center, Roger. Nothing worse than that.
so what happened is I made plans with her brothers. She had a bunch of brothers.
Contact Minneapolis Center, 128.
Bunch of brothers, only 4.
Okay, 4. That's a bunch. So she's got 4 brothers, and we made a trip. We made plans to go to Houston. So all the brothers get together, take a day off. We go to Houston, go to the beach and all that, and come back. So she is thinking this time for me to take the girls. And how many girls is that?
3.
3.
We are 4 too.
Okay, so there it is, 4 and 4, so a family of 8. Okay, so she is saying she's trying to plan for me to take them, only the girls, on a trip somewhere.
California 40 Victor Charlie, Denver.
So,
Roger.
yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea, actually. No, a guy, 4 girls.
Only one guy. You're gonna be the lucky one.
I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if I should feel good or feel scared. I don't know. That should be pretty exciting. But see, that's the kind of stuff you can do flying. So I think that sounds good. So maybe we'll have to plan something. All right. I just thought that was interesting. So I have about an hour to go. Huh?
Digo, I think so. Que va a ser fun. Para que ellas tengan the experience to fly.
Javier, are you listening?
Yeah, I totally wasn't singing.
So I'm talking about your first experience flying. When you got paranoid and I basically had to stop and not go anywhere.
Want me to tell a story?
Sure, why not? Go ahead.
Okay, so
Make it the short version, okay? Don't make it the long version.
Because he loves to make long ones.
Aw. Okay, so you were about to take me flying, and then we got in the airplane, and then while we were on the runway about to take off, I got scared, and then we couldn't go anywhere, and then we went home, and then like a few weeks later, you said that we had to go to that we could go to Wendy's, and I said yay, and then you said that we had to fly there, and then I said okay.
So that was it. So Wendy's got him flying. Can you believe that? All it took was a freaking burger to get this boy in the air. Unbelievable. That's how you take the fear out of someone. You offer them something they like. So maybe we should start offering people burgers for a flight. We might have more luck that way. With Isabel, I like flying with her because every flight for her is always the best flight, right, Isa?
Yeah.
That's right.
It's the best flight ever!
So what do you feel about this flight today?
Yay!
You like it, Mama?
Yay!
Maybe we should have just left Javier in the hangar.
Oh!
You're already taken up.
The thing about Isabel is as soon as she gets on board the airplane, we take off, and about 5 minutes later, she's knocked out. One time, she was supposed to be my co-pilot, and I made a video of that. She was knocked out before we even took off.
Saratoga 20 Whiskey, wind 0104, flight runway heading, runway 17 left, sir, take off.
He's right, I remember that!
All right, so here we are. We're back. Right now, we have about 43 minutes to go before we get there. Here's our route around this green line here. And this is where we're going to go. So we have about a good 100 nautical miles or so to go. All right, so we're sitting here talking about something that we think is pretty funny. So let's check out this panel here. So this panel is what they call steam gauges, okay, which are pretty old. This is the older version of flying. Now, steam gauges are great because you have to really learn how to navigate. It forces you to learn how to navigate, which is a good thing. But not that you can't navigate, you know, with electronic gauges like this here and stuff like that, which is pretty cool and fun. But steam gauges, let's just say, is old school. So what's funny is that we were sitting here talking about the vacuum pump, which is that gyro there, the suction pump. If something goes wrong, if that pump goes bad, you need some kind of backup. Because without that pump, if you're flying in IMC, which is instrument conditions, IMC, which is like, let's say you're flying through the clouds and you can't really see outside, you need, let's see here, you need your attitude indicator, which is that, okay? So without that, without the vacuum pump, you lose the attitude indicator, you lose your heading indicator. Those are two essential instruments for flying in IFR instrument conditions. So what's funny is that we were sitting here talking like, well, that's why I want, of course I'm making excuses to spend money, but we're sitting here talking about, that's why I need, you know, the newer, more modern electronic instruments, and that they call that the glass instruments. So you make the whole panel glass and real fancy looking, like pretty much like an iPad looking thing like that. You can have all this stuff right here in your panel. Now, I was telling this woman here that if something goes wrong with that and you're flying in IMC, you're pretty much, you have to declare an emergency. It is an emergency situation because you're going to lose your directional reference. So you can get in trouble with that. So this is what I use for my backup. Okay, I got my iPad here, and then I also have the phone as a secondary backup in case the iPad goes bad. So basically, it's redundancy in flying. You have to be very redundant in everything you do. So that being said, I told her, I said, look, you know, one of those instrument gauges can cost anywhere from $10 to $15 plus $1,000. So using my phone here as a backup, I put it up there, and now I don't have to spend the money. Now I've got my instrument without spending money. How about that? No, but really, you can't use that legally. That's the problem. But you can use it as a backup, but you can't use it legally. You can't just tape it up there and say, I have a new attitude indicator, more modern.
1423 contact.
That ain't gonna fly. That's not legal. But you can use it as a reference and as a backup. In an emergency situation, you use every tool you have in your bag of tools. So I'm gonna send a picture to Charlie, which is my mechanic, and I'm gonna tell him to screw that $15,000 gizmo he's trying to sell me, because I've got it right here. I don't need anything else. How about that? You like my new instrument? How you like my new instrument?
I like it.
Pretty fancy looking, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if I had an emergency situation, this is what I would probably do. I would probably put this setup just like this, and I'll fly the airplane until I can land the airplane. I would have to declare an emergency if I'm flying IFR. But as long as you have a reference or a backup, it's not really an emergency situation unless you make it an emergency, which, you know, then that's a problem. But it shouldn't be an emergency as long as you have your backups. But anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. There you go. And 20 Whiskey has airport in sight.
I'm a 20 Whiskey, Roger, cleared visual approach runway 32 and contact Rapid Tower 125.85.
All right, we'll go ahead and contact 125.85 and clear for the visual 32, 20 Whiskey. Thank you, sir.
Yep, no problem.
125.85. Good evening, Rapid City, Saratoga 3620 Whiskey, 6,200, clear for the visual 32.
3620 Whiskey, Rapid Tower, runway 32, clear to land, 131.05.
32, clear to land, 3620 Whiskey. Okay, so let's get ready for landing. So fuel prop, full. Mixture is, let's look at the elevation here. Elevation is 3204, so we'll set mixture a little more richer. Okay. Entonces, landing light on, fuel pump is on. Okay. Flaps we set as we approach. Alright, cool thing about this is that even though the flight took a little while longer than I anticipated, maybe about 20 minutes longer, I think. Let's see here. Yep, actually not really that bad. We said 2 hours and 30 minutes, and it's 2 hours and 39 minutes, so about 10 minutes late by the time we land and everything. Let's say we're about 12 minutes later than I anticipated. Not bad. Not too shabby. And we're right on the glide slope. So you see those two lights? You got 2 amber, 2 red. That means you're right on the approach. You're right on the approach path as far as altitude. So you just follow that path on down, and you want to try to keep those lights as they are. If you get only 1 amber and 3 red, that means you're a little low. If you get 4 red, you're really low. If you get 4 white, you're really high. That's how that works. Right now we are on glide path. Runway 32, and you confirm it by this, even though this is a little bit off, but this is 32. So that's how you confirm if you're on the right runway. And then also you got runway 32 here, and you have your localizer, and it's aligned. So telling you, you have all kind of confirmation that you're landing on the correct runway. You don't want to land on the wrong one. Now you see how it turned white? So that means I am high.
High?
Very high. So I just slow it down and descend. So I get them back where they were.
Ahí está, cambiando ya.
So that's just one. Still slightly high now. Alright, let's go ahead and do full flaps
1 mile
now.
final runway 32.
Bring her on down. Now we're back on glide path.
That was cool.
That was a very smooth landing.
Yes.
All right, let's see if we can get the FBO, because
Air 20 Whiskey left off there at Alpha 4. You'll make a right onto Alpha. Remain this frequency and taxi ramp.
Alpha 4, and then right on Alpha and remain with you, 3620 Whiskey. All right, and now that he cleared us, now we can cross those bars and continue on going. Then he said a right on Alpha. This is Alpha. Make a right here. And we still, there's the commercial service there. That's the actual airport gates and all that good stuff. We're not going to go there. So the reason I didn't stop at WestJet is because they have bad reviews. And not only that, their fuel prices are very high. So if you look at that, 468, that's more like what I'm talking about. Okay, so Rapid Fuel, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Rapid Fuel, baby. Alright, so supposedly we could park anywhere in the ramp, they said. So let's see if we can find some tie downs.
So here we are at the lounge. This is the pilot's lounge. So we came to Rapid City to ride a bicycle.
That's very cool. Yep.
That's what we come here for.
Oh, yeah. Since we don't know what to do, we hear it says.
And here we are, right here. So we came from Denver and flew all the way to Rapid City. How cool is that? Okay. There they come. What's this scary, baby? Woohoo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Oh, this is cool, son. This is cool. It's gonna stop. That was cool, son.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
It's gonna pick up speed. Woohoo! Yeah! Woohoo! Woo!
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Oh, that was pretty cool. That was fun. Oh, I just lost points. Maté a alguien ahí. 16, I win. Woohoo! I win. Oh, this is fun. That's it, it's over. What happened? It's over. Thanks for Is there a way I can take this game home?
I swear, man, that was awesome.
I'll be playing this all day long. Wow, that's fun. Thank you.
Caps, phones, cameras, and purses at the bottom. If you do take something, make sure it's secure. Crash Mountain is not responsible for lost articles.
La goza mamadilla.
Allow guests
goza.
through the ride. Drivers must be 54 to 84 inches tall.
Bye, son.
Passengers must be at least 38 inches and 3 years old. There are other requirements, so check the signs. To ride the mountain coaster, you need both hands. Handheld personal devices such as cell phones are not allowed. Listen carefully to this video. The Rushmore Mountain Coaster is powered mostly by gravity, so it's up to you to control your speed. Follow the instructions and obey the warning signs. If you don't, someone could get hurt, and you'll be responsible. By the way, it's a good idea to leave caps, phones, cameras, and purses at the bottom. If you do take something, make sure it's secure. Crash Mountain is not responsible for lost articles.
Okay.
You can't go get them. You can't allow guests to ride.
Right.
Drivers must be
Oh boy.
years old. There are other requirements, so check the signs. To ride the mountain coaster, you need
Bye, baby. Have fun.
devices such as cell phones are not allowed.
Woo! Yeah, baby! Woo! Oh, this goes pretty fast! Woo! Oh, this is cool! Yes, sir! Woo! Woo! Ha ha! Oh! Woo! Ah, no brakes, no brakes. Suelta los frenos. Que suelte los frenos. Push forward. You're slowing down. Woo! Woo! That was fun.
Where is your belly button? No!
I can't get out of the way because we're here, Jack.
Why'd you come?
Because I got to get out of the way. I think you have to move, Jack. We have to go this way. Okay. I'm here too Jack, now. You're right here, baby. I can't. Go down there. We'll let for this traffic jam to be. Where are we going now? We have to wait for all of these people to be out there so we can.
It's fun, huh?
Yeah, you guys are allowed to take as many flash photography pictures as you'd like. There is nothing in this case to scare off. So, go flash happy. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi. All right. Well, welcome to Rushmore Cave, guys. My name is Lainey. I'll be taking you through the cave today. By just a show of hands, because I'm curious, how many people have actually been to Rushmore Cave before? Where are you guys from?
We're from Denver.
Denver. Okay. So what brings you to the Black Hills, Denver, and the whole Colorado is just one big Black Hills? Not Rushmore, I'm guessing.
Roller coaster and all that good stuff.
Alright, head on up, guys. Up. Yep, go on up there, and then do you guys want a family picture? Or do you
Oh
want
yeah,
to
please.
Yeah, here.
Here you go.
Awesome.
Thank
Oh,
you.
iPhone, I know how to work these.
All right.
Yeah, head on up, guys. Like, here's one right in here. Just a little crevice. Yeah, kind of cool, huh? These ones are mixed with that manganese, so they're black and they sparkle a lot. They're really pretty. And we touch the manganese. Yep, there's another vein of it. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's kind of cool. Did you guys get to go on the rides yet, or was this your first stop?
No, we did the...
You did the rides already? Nice.
They want to do it again.
Oh, of course. You'll have to go on that coaster about 3 times. It's so much fun.
But what's